right, coaches, if you would kind of get us started by not only introducing yourselves and your teams, but giving us a little bit of a forecast for what you expect out of them this year.
Yeah, so my name's Evan Black. I'm head basketball coach at Excel Christian Academy. This is my third season. Last year was much better than the first. Last year we won the state championship, had a great season. Lost 8 seniors, so we have a lot of new guys this year, and I'm hoping that these guys are as good as I think that they are, and we should have another great season. Also, I have a senior Mason McKinney and junior Demir McBride, and then sophomore Mari Gatson.
I am Bryce Knight. This is my first year with Excel. For this season, I'm just really excited to see all these girls play together. I think they've been working really hard in practices and really just getting to do well as a team rather than just players individually. And so we're really excited for this season. Today I have with me Chloe Jinks. She's a sophomore. I have Carolina, who's a senior, and then I have Sienna, who's also a sophomore.
Brittany Tardy, Bartow County FCA. Who inspires you players to be who you are on and off the court?
My main inspiration, I keep in the back of my head my parents all the time because they work super hard for me to be able to play and go to a good school. I go to and so I just every time I get on the court, I make sure that I keep my parents in the back of my head. Keeps me going.
I would say my mother because she pushes me all the time, make sure I'm working 100%, make sure I keep effort. Even when I don't want to and I'm tired, she makes sure I'm
my mother, just because she pushes me like 24/7, want me to keep going.
My mother, she's very I don't know. Just go.
I'll say my family most of the times, and my parents, they're just back home, and I'm just trying to do my best at the end of the day. But most of my inspiration just comes from myself. Like, it sounds kind of dumb, but if you don't do it for yourself, no one is going to do it for you.
Probably my parents, because they push me to be my best, or like do my best.
Coaches, what is it that you look for from your leaders? You've chosen to bring these players with you today. What is it you look for to choose somebody as a role model? And then players, how do you expect to fulfill that role as a leader for your teammates, both on and off the court?
I think the one thing that I look most for, especially in these 3 girls, and I see it every single day in practice, is they work so hard, but they also encourage all of the other girls on the court to work just as hard as they do. They push them, whether they're last in sprints, they're still encouraging everybody throughout practice. And then also, even when they're not practicing, they're still putting the work in. Like, we will end practice and they will stay after and continue to get shots up. So I think I really have a good group of 3 right here that do that every day.
Yeah, for me, I think the leadership, the players need to be leaders on the court. They need to be an extension of not just me, but our entire coaching staff and what we're trying to do. And so this is an interesting group right here because Mari is a vocal, just natural leader on the court, and I'm challenging Demir and Mason to be more vocal and take more of a leadership role this year, and I'm excited to see them do that because they're both very capable. They're great players. They're great young men, and they're going to be great leaders.
I got a question. How does your Christian faith influence the way you define success for your team beyond the scoreboard?
Yeah, I'll take that one first. That's a there you go. That's a great question because last year we won a state championship, and that was an amazing accomplishment. accomplishment that those guys and their parents and our community will never forget. I would say what was a big yeah. Is this one? There we go. A bigger accomplishment for us was a couple months ago, we had two of our seniors from last year, two of our leading scorers, get baptized. And what we try to tell all the time to our players is that, yeah, we're going to win games. It's going to be fun. You're going to get better at basketball. But these are life lessons that will take you far beyond this. And even more so, you can learn to develop your faith and grow in your walk with Christ, then that's the ultimate success.
I would say the main thing for me is basketball and like sports as a whole is obviously challenging and it's hard. There's going to be ups and downs. So having a feeling that someone is with you at all times and always having God by your side, it makes the whole process a lot easier with sports and the journey of it all.
I would just say that learning and getting my faith better is better for basketball too, because it helps me motivate my teammates more because God is with me and I just feel like somebody else is with me at all times, and also my teammates help me motivate me and my teammates and my coach as a team.
I would just say that God helps me with like having a clear mind throughout the games. Like even though like if I'm having a bad game, like God still helps me.
Kind of the same thing that they all said. So.
I kind of agree with Damir, because if you have God with you all the time, that is kind of like inspiring you and pushing you to do better every single day, then you're just going to give that same sense to everybody else in your team. And if you're there cheering everybody else, if you're there giving a better attitude thanks to God, then it's better for the team and it's better for yourself.
Because even when things aren't like going your way or you get upset, just to like play a more Christ-like way.
I think it's also important because you should always remember that your identity is found in Christ and not just being an athlete. Like, you're so much more than being an athlete. You are a Christian and you follow God. And I think it's really important for like these players especially to just realize that your identity is found in Christ himself. It's not in your sports.
That's awesome. I'm so glad that y'all have such a great foundation. So what has impressed y'all in the first few practices this season for going forward?
Definitely the hustling from the girls this year. It's been actually really good. Coming from last year that no one was running, no one was doing, no one was talking. This year I can feel that even myself at the moment of hustling, because effort goes more than skill at the end of the day. So if we give more effort, then it's just going to be better.
I would say the sportsmanship, it's really good this year.
What's impressed me the most mainly has been how fast we've all adjusted to playing with each other. Like, I feel like I know everyone's strengths pretty well now, so it's just about putting it all together when games start.
I would say what most impressed me was the way we all came together and like what he said, how we bonded better. And I would say our energy. We had a lot of energy the last few practices, in the first few practices. We just had a lot of energy.
I would just say like our team chemistry went from 0 and it's getting better and better. Like each practice, high energy, it's getting competitive each practice and stuff like that. So yeah.
So as we have a girls team that's looking to continue to grow and develop. We have a guys team that is looking to build on the success you've already had. Is that translated over into any theme, something you put on a T-shirt, something you're preaching every day for our coaches and your teams?
I think one of the biggest phrases from us is that nothing is given, everything is earned. So we're just developing. We're a small team, we're a small school, and starting from zero is really hard, but as soon as you give your 100%, then it's just going to build up from there, and it's just way better every single day.
The main thing that we say the most is just do right every day, and that's not even just basketball. Like obviously, winning is going to come with practicing and training and us all getting to know each other. But more importantly, you know, we want to make sure that we're all doing right outside of basketball. Obviously, with us going to a Christian school, like there's a lot of expectations of us and our character. So we all try our best to strive every day to set a positive example for people at our school.
For our coaches, since you are at a Christian school and, you know, a little bit smaller school, but probably a lot of intimacy with your connection to your players, does that add any pressure to you being at a Christian school, or does that change the dynamic of coaching? How does that affect you?
Yeah, well, Coach Knight, this will be her first season, so I'll jump in here. You know, for me, I'm actually a pastor, so this is my second job, if you will. Terrible choice for a second job, by the way, because most second jobs you go work 20 hours a week and you can continue to pastor. For me, this is my second job, but it's also ministry. So I don't feel any extra pressure. I actually enjoy the community that we have and the expectations around not just excellence in basketball, but faith and making disciples out of young men. That to me, it's a perfect fit. So it's kind of the opposite of feeling more pressure. I really wouldn't do this other places that didn't align in that way.
Awesome. Very good. Well, we really appreciate you guys being here. We wish you the best this year. Hope it's a great season, and look forward to seeing God glorified through what you guys do.
Thank you all. Thank you very much.